Good, John.
Please excuse me, step out.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. And on the next Judge Judy.
My opinion's the only one that counts.
Sure, very hateful, very bad language, threatening to go to where I have lunch and tell people horrible things, doing text messages to my mom that was terrible about me.
Well, he always said he would kick it up a notch. If I kicked it up a notch, he would kick it up 10 times.
That's what got us here today, was those threats and that kind of violent attitude.
And he won, the better person won, so be it.
I do regret meeting her, and I'm glad she's out of my life. That won't prevent me from helping somebody else, I guess, if they need it.
I wish I never met him, and always Google somebody you meet online when you date them. You never know what you're going to find out.
This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Peter Dubois. Beth has the evening off. First tonight, a body found in the ocean earlier this week has been identified as missing lobsterman Tyler Michoud. The 18-year-old from Steuben went missing on July 21st after he went out to haul and set traps. Department of Marine Resources Commissioner Patrick Kelleher says he's grateful for the tremendous outpouring of support that followed Tyler's disappearance. He says the efforts of all who joined in that search were unprecedented. A Somerset County grand jury has indicted a man for manslaughter in connection with a crash that killed 2 women. That crash happened on Route 201 in Karatunk in May. Police say 33-year-old Eric Tankerly of Moscow was trying to pass a car driven by 25-year-old Jordan Merchant of Eastbrook. Somerset County Sheriff Chief Deputy Michael Mitchell said Tankerly hit Jordan's car and she lost control before hitting a tree. Merchant and her passenger, 28-year-old Lindsay Walsh of Lakeville, Massachusetts, both died at the scene. Mitchell said speed and alcohol appeared to be factors in that crash. Tankerly was indicted on charges of manslaughter, criminal OUI, criminal speed, and driving to endanger. The grand jury also handed up a superseding indictment for the former superintendent of the Anson-Madison Water District. 34-year-old Michael Corson of Madison and another employee are accused of selling former water lines for scrap metal and keeping more than $12,000 in proceeds. Somerset County District Attorney Megan Maloney says they became aware of the new charges while investigating that initial case. Corson was indicted for theft by misapplication of property. A portion of Route 202 in Newburgh was closed on Friday morning after a tractor trailer went off the road. The Penobscot County Sheriff's Office and Newburgh Fire responded to the report of a rollover at around 7:30 a.m. Crews had to close the roadway while a tow company cleared the wreckage. The operator of the truck suffered minor injuries. That crash remains under investigation. Rainy weather forced state authorities to temporarily suspend the search for a missing Waterville man. Our Matthew Jurancic has the latest.
The Maine Warden Service and Maine Marine Patrol are still searching for 42-year-old John Lessard, who's been missing since Monday. Lessard was last believed to have gone into the Kennebec River somewhere near the north end of the Riverwalk. Sergeant Josh Boubier of the Maine Warden Service is supervising the search. He gave us the latest on their search efforts Thursday.
We conducted some dive operations on the Kennebec River in Waterville. Those were unsuccessful.
Sergeant Boubier says crews spent Thursday searching an area near the Lockwood Dam and 2 Cent Bridge, deploying divers and using a remotely operated vehicle.
Numerous people, I think 2 or 3 calls, people reporting that they heard someone in the water yelling for help, as they were moving down the river.
However, Friday's rain suspended search efforts for the day. Despite no sightings, Christy Houston, Lessard's brother, still remains positive. In a Facebook post Friday morning, she thanked everyone for their efforts in trying to find John and support received during this difficult time. Sergeant Boubier says he expects teams to be back in the water as early as Saturday should conditions improve.
If the weather conditions permit, we'll probably have somebody on a boat. The planes will be flying. And we're pretty much flying the stretch of the river south of Waterville, all the way down through Bath.
Anyone with information should contact the Waterville Police Department at 680-4700. In Waterville, Matthew Juronsik, ABC7 and Fox 22 News.
A spokesperson from Northern Light Health announced today that the healthcare system has filed a lawsuit against the city of Brewer. Our AJ Douglas reviewed court documents to learn more about the case.
Friday, Northern Light Health filed a lawsuit at the Bangor Superior Court against the city of Brewer. The complaint alleges that around June 22, 2023, Brewer City Assessor decided to remove the property exemption for the Northern Light facilities located on 33 Whiting Hill Road, including the Lafayette Family Cancer Institute. Court documents state that Maine law allows for a property tax exemption for properties occupied by charitable institutions. The health center contends that the Lafayette Family Cancer Institute, where cancer patients are cared for, should be deemed a charitable institution. Since the assessor's decision, the city of Brewer has issued property tax bills to Northern Light Health, adding up to almost $500,000. The lawsuit requests that a judgment be made, which would affirm the Cancer Institute as charitable and declare the assessor's decision an unlawful error. We have reached out to the city assessor, but were told they were not currently available for comment. In Brewer, AJ Douglas for ABC7 and Fox 22 News, signing off.
Thank you, AJ. Meanwhile, as parents get ready to send their kids back to school, law enforcement officers and school leaders are reminding drivers to slow down in school zones. We spoke to a counselor at the Mary Snow School in Bangor, Erin McCullough. She occasionally helps out as a cross guard, and she's reminding drivers that many students still walk to school and to take extra caution near those school zones.
Make sure you're cautious of your surroundings, pay attention to the lights, pay attention to the crosswalks and those crossing guards with those stop signs. We've had many crossing guards that have had some really close calls, so we want to make sure that our staff and students are safe.
An incredibly important reminder. Bangor schools plan to welcome students back on September 5th. We turn now to the aftermath in Maui. Authorities still searching for hundreds who remain unaccounted for. This as county officials file a lawsuit against Hawaiian Electric. ABC's Rena Roy with the latest about what we're learning in that suit, plus those still unaccounted for.
Hundreds of people in Maui County are still unaccounted for. Officials now releasing their names in hopes of tracking them down.
It can and will cause pain for some folks that are affected by this. This is not an easy thing to do. But we want to make sure that we are doing everything we can possibly to make this investigation the most complete, thorough to date.
So many still trying to wrap their heads around the catastrophic loss.
We're all survivors of this tragedy, but there's still so many people missing. So the process is ongoing, and so is the grief.
All that's left of Susie Richter's home in Lahaina is a burnt-out shell. At least 114 people confirmed dead. Entire areas completely destroyed. Maui County filing a lawsuit against energy firm Hawaiian Electric, which provides electricity to 95% of the state, accusing the company of failing to turn off electric equipment before those deadly wildfires started on the island. The lawsuit claiming the widespread destruction could have been avoided if electricity to the power lines had been cut during the dry conditions and high winds that preceded the inferno. The suit says the company knew the high winds would topple power poles, knock down power lines, and ignite vegetation. In a press conference a week after the fire, an electric company representative said that unlike California, Hawaii does not have a shutoff program, saying they are controversial and not universally accepted. Firefighters who battled the blaze recalling the intense conditions.
One of the large gusts was able to take the line and me and knock me into a tree. I'm a fairly big guy.
Hawaiian Electric has released a statement saying their focus after the unimaginable tragedy has been to do everything they can to support both the people of Maui and the county, adding they're disappointed the county chose this path while the investigation is still unfolding. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
And back here at home, we can still hear that rain just pattering on our roof here in Bangor. And when will that ease up? We'll find out with the first check of our forecast now.
All right, Peter, thank you. Happy Friday. Your first one was brought to you by Driveway Maintenance Paving. We offer quality work at affordable prices, and we have a cloudy, cool, kind of rainy day out there today with temperatures only in the mid-60s. That's not fair, I know, and tomorrow is going to be a bit warmer, but still, we have some rain showers across the area tomorrow again. Across the Midwest, here's another system there, but ours is right here on top of us. The rain showers are winding down, less numerous out there now, but still, we'll keep some rain showers around through tomorrow afternoon, so partially a rainy weekend around here once again. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is cloudy skies, some fog out there, and drizzle and some light rain showers with low temperatures in the 60s. Your full forecast is coming up. Peter?
All right, so more rain to come. Thank you, Jeff. And still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, we'll have a preview of the Orono Commons County Fair. And today was move-in day at UMaine. Our David Ledford spoke with students and parents alike. Those stories and much more as ABC 7 News at 6 comes right back.
United Healthcare is recognizing the remarkable accomplishments of New Englanders 65 and older in their communities through its Champions program. Here to share more about the program is Mary Snyder, Chief Executive Officer for United Healthcare, Medicare, and Retirement in New England. Tell us about the New England Champions program.
United Healthcare's Champions program celebrates New Englanders 65 and older who make extraordinary contributions to their communities. And our goal is to combat ageism and help older adults live healthier lives by being active, having purpose, and being socially connected.
And how is United Healthcare recognizing nominees in Maine?
One of this year's winners is Jean from Saco. Through a career in nursing, she saw firsthand the unmet needs of older adults. She's a key leader with Age-Friendly Saco, which is an organization of volunteers working to remove barriers that keep people from remaining in their homes as they age.
And why is New England Champions campaign important now?
We're all aging every day. Baby boomers are aging out of the workforce and they're living longer. So they have a lot of life to live after retirement. But our culture tends to have this anti-aging obsession, denigrating older adults. And we know that ageism exacerbates social isolation, depression, cognitive decline, and the effects of illness. So it's really important for all of us to take on this mission in combating ageism.
And how do we find out more about this program?
You can stay tuned to your social media channels for our champion stories or see them directly on our website, uhcchampions.com.
Thank you so much. To find out more, please visit uhcchampions.com.
The last of summer will draw you in at Toyota's National Sales Event. It's like a magnet, but for people.
Right now, you could save with 3.99% financing on a Tacoma 4x4. Toyota, let's go places.
Hit it! Get ready for the most exciting 90 seconds of your life. Play the Ultimate Dash instant ticket from the Maine Lottery. You could win up to $250,000 instantly. Plus, enter the second chance drawing for a chance to join the Tri-State Ultimate Warehouse Dash. 5 players from Maine will have 90 seconds to dash through a warehouse full of prizes and take home everything they can grab. There's even a chance to win $1 million. Enter your non-winning Ultimate Dash tickets for your chance to win.
Ashley's Labor Day sale is your last chance to save big on summer's top styles with 0% interest for 60 months. Shop Labor Day Hot Buys, all just $5.98 each. And featured finds starting at only $17 per month or $9.99.99. Only at Ashley.
There's one number you need to know. It's called Joe.
Welcome back. An Orono nursing facility is bringing back an annual fair this weekend to celebrate the end of summer. On Saturday, the Orono Commons will kick off its annual country fair with a ribbon-cutting ceremony for its newly renovated courtyard. Organizers say the event will give residents a chance to connect with the community, and the new courtyard offers them a safe space to enjoy the outdoors.
It lets our residents get outside, have a big celebration instead of just the normal day-to-day activities. We're really just looking to kick off the end of summer. It's just going to be such a great environment for our residents.
The event will feature fair games, a petting zoo, entertainment, and a variety of food options. That celebration kicking off at 10:30 a.m. Saturday in the Commons courtyard, and everyone is invited to attend. Sounds like fun. The next generation of UMaine students kicked off their college journeys today. Our David Ledford spoke with students and parents about the emotional day.
I'm moving in today.
Around 2,000 students and their families flooded the University of Maine campus Friday for move-in day, many arriving from locations across the country.
I'm from Cedar Grove, New Jersey.
From Chicago, Illinois.
Connecticut.
As freshmen filed into their new homes for the next semester, these new students and their parents were filled with a mix of emotions.
Nervous to start college. It's a big change in my life.
I'm excited for the future.
It's a little tough dropping him off and leaving to go back home, but you know, he's got to be independent.
We're excited to join him on this journey as he becomes himself, and we're definitely pumped that he's out of the house too.
The campus was also filled with a number of volunteers who climbed endless flights of stairs throughout the day to help newcomers.
Every time I go out there, there's new cars. So we're kind of quick, but like, yeah, a lot of kids. We've been here since 7:45.
As students unpacked their belongings, they took some time to reflect on what they brought along: clothing, school supplies, and other essentials.
Thank you. So these are my party shoes. I just wear them to every party, and everybody compliments them. They're great.
That's my PlayStation up there. It's important because I use it pretty much every day.
It's an Ibanez. I got it off one of my friends.
It's this pillow right here. It's my dog. I'm really gonna miss her, but I think that's probably the most important thing I packed.
As families said their goodbyes, some parents were left with a lingering question.
I'm very excited for him, but I don't really know who I'm going to nag now.
In Orono, David Ledford, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Such a big day for all of those incoming students, and really love that dog pillow as well. All right, well, still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, the skies will be full of hot air balloons up in the county this weekend. We'll tell you why. And in sports, Tracy's Charity Golf Scramble returns to Herman Meadow this weekend, featuring a very special guest. That story coming right up.
The first ever Mazda CX-50, purpose-built for the outdoors. With our most advanced driving technology for responsive, consistent performance on road and off that entices you to go further, more often.
Find your new Mazda today at Varney Mazda, 260 Hogan Road in Bangor, and discover what Varney value is all about.
The Furniture Gallery is celebrating Labor Day. Sofas starting at $3.99. Recliners starting at $2.99. Queen mattresses also starting at $2.99. Choose from our large in-stock selection and take it home today, like Ashley, Flexsteel, Serta, Restonic, and Nectar. So what are you waiting for? The Furniture Gallery's Labor Day sale is huge. Special financing is available. Support our Maine family-owned business and save money. Find your best value at the Furniture Gallery. Open 7 days a week. Augusta, Bangor, Newport, and North Windham.
Stop waiting. Start living your life without knee or hip pain. Connect with a Northern Light orthopedist and get back out there. Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center. How are you?
I live on Swans Island off the coast of Maine. For years, I was the general manager of the consumer-owned utility that provided power to the island. So I know about how energy works in Maine. The truth is, the consumer-owned utility was a failed experiment for our community. When we switched to a private company, our electric rates dropped and our service improved. And it's not easy to provide power to a remote island like ours. That's why I'm so concerned about question 3. I've reviewed the bill and it's a bad idea. It will be a massive $13.5 billion gamble that puts politicians in control of our power and our electric bills. It will lead to higher energy bills, and they're not even required to have an operations plan when they take over. Mainers can't afford this costly proposal. Please join me and vote no on question 3. It's a very bad idea for Maine.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by Dirt Road Acres, your #1 dispensary, providing outstanding customer service and award-winning knowledge at the most affordable prices.
Hey everybody, Ryan Sudol here. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's go to some Little League baseball. Gray New Gloucester Little League, Maine's Boys of Summer, are back home and getting ready for a hero's welcome and a big bash this weekend. There will be a parade on Sunday for the team to celebrate their World Series run down in Pennsylvania. The parade is at 3:30 and starts at the Old Cole Farms restaurant and ends at Douglas Field in the center of town, where there will be a celebration. The team was the first since 2005 to make the Little League World Series and only the fourth in Maine history to advance that far. Congratulations to them. Cannot wait to see what that is like on Sunday. We'll bring you coverage for that on Monday as well. Okay, now let's move to some golf. Big event this Sunday at Herman Meadow Golf Club, the 14th annual Tracy Scramble Tournament, an event that brings out the best in the community and some local legends. Take a look.
I think generally the whole community up here cares about giving back and helping. That's what it's really all about.
On Sunday, Herman Meadow Golf Club is hosting the 14th annual Tracy Scramble, a charity golf event started by Tracy Gran to help a friend in need.
Former boss, her son had to have a major operation, and he had needed to go to the Shriners Hospital. So he just came up with an idea, let's raise some money, and that's basically how it started.
What started with just 54 golfers at a 9-hole course in Winterport has blossomed into an 18-hole tournament with nearly 150 golfers and multiple charities supported annually.
A lot of local supporters, but I also have a lot of people that are flying in for this event.
People like former MLB All-Star and Tracy's Hamden Academy baseball teammate, Mike Bordick.
I enjoy him coming, and most of all, the people around here love seeing him here, and he enjoys it.
And it continues to grow and get a lot better. He has a great community here that supports.
In turn, supporting causes like the Bangor Humane Society, local Unified Sports, and Bordick's charity League of Dreams, which gives special needs children the chance to play sports.
I think I've come to find that as I've obviously gotten older. The ability to give back to your communities, it's awesome to see the look on kids' faces.
Bordick Park, Hamden Academy's baseball field, named for the former star, will also receive money.
It's just so heartwarming for me. I love how he supports that program there because that program helped us.
Funds from those registering will benefit the causes, as well as auctioning off pieces of sports memorabilia.
I'm good friends with Ricky Craven. He also brought some stuff and signed it. Mike brings some stuff. I've anything from Bruins to Red Sox to Patriots.
But as much as supporting the community means to folks like Mike and Tracy, bringing the community they love together means just as much.
It was incredible to grow up here and have the life experiences we had back then. And the bottom line is community being together, I think, makes everybody stronger.
I mean, I enjoy it. It's fun. It's a lot of work, but it's a great day.
Okay, that's all the time we have for sports. I'm Ryan Sudol. Here's Jeff Weller with your full 5-day forecast.
Hey Ryan, thank you. Your full weather is brought by Varney Ford, the nice car and truck people. And let's talk about, or show of hands, who is ready for a dry weekend? Lots of hands going up, but it's not going to happen. Tomorrow's going to have some rain showers around. And Sunday, though, looks dry around here with temperatures hanging out in the 70s. Not now, though. We're in the 60s with rain showers. It feels a hint of fall in the air today with that gusty northeast breeze. There are rain showers out there, the cloud cover, and the rain pretty much all day long. This will, though, come to an end slowly. There's a couple of reinforcements in there. Our system right here, another system right there. That's going to keep the moisture in the area probably through at least noon-ish tomorrow. So your outdoor plans tomorrow will likely be affected. But then we'll get a break around here for a couple days, right? Well, let's walk you through. So tonight, here we are about 2 o'clock in the morning looking at scattered rain showers across the area. These will linger off and on into Saturday morning. Here's 7 a.m. Here's midday-ish on Saturday. Still some light rain showers around. It'll take probably until later in the day to get all of it through the region, so expect some rain showers tomorrow and then decreasing clouds tomorrow night, and then a pretty nice day around here on Sunday, albeit a couple clouds around the area that is too. All right, so rainfall looks like this. So this is kind of a soaker. If you get under, there's some convective activity out there for us tonight, meaning there could be a couple of thunder showers in the area. If you get under one of those, they have lots of moisture in them. You could easily get a quick inch of rainfall tonight. Most of us, though, will not see that, giving probably a ½ inch or a ¼ inch of rainfall across the region tonight. All right, so of course it's been dry across the Midwest and the Great Lakes and the South pretty much all summer long. Not for us though. Here's the drought monitor, and there is just no droughts anywhere across our area, as we could just cannot turn off the faucet around here. It has been so wet. All right, the wind out there now is out of the south-southwest at 18, gusting near 18. So again, it feels a hint of fall in the air with that gusty wind and the cool temperatures across the region. That wind will pull back, although, a bit tonight. That's going to to give us a chance for some dense fog late tonight into early parts of tomorrow. After we did this today, only mid-60s for highs. I know, it's not fair, right? And 50s just north and west of our area. So overall, we'll just write this one off as a loss. Tomorrow, though, will be nicer across our area. And the long-range trend builds more heat across the Midwest again. First week of September, but for us, near average temperatures around here. Again, the average high being in the low to mid 70s this time of the year. All right, traffic-wise, looking at lots of rain showers across our area now. We are watching, though, of course, several systems out here. One there, one there, one there, and these over here. So we'll keep an eye on this for you. Nothing imminent for us anytime soon. Our forecast ends tonight, though, we're talking about rain and some wind out there. Dense fog is likely late, with low temperatures down near 61 for tomorrow. Okay, so an improvement in temperatures, right? Highs back up in the mid-70s tomorrow. Lots of cloud cover, rain showers off and on pretty much all day long, primarily, though, before noon tomorrow. And then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast shows that rain chance tomorrow. A very nice day for Sunday. Really nice Monday, 77, lots of sunshine, leveling off in the mid-70s or so Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. Peter?
All right, so there is a break in the clouds to come. Thank you, Jeff. And there's more to come after the break. Stay with us.
Finding the right vehicle for you and your family can be a daunting task. At Varney Buick GMC, our expert staff is here to make the journey as painless as possible. Our goal is to get you and your family in a vehicle that will best fit into your lifestyle. Communication is key, and our team makes sure to be completely transparent throughout the process, informing you on all of your options. Come experience Varney value, only at Varney Buick GMC.
If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma or asbestos-related lung cancer, contact the law offices of Joe Bornstein to learn about your legal rights. Maine has the highest rate of mesothelioma fatalities in the U.S. You may be eligible to receive compensation if you were exposed to asbestos products while working in a shipyard, mill, factory, or construction site. For a free case evaluation, dial 207-CALL-JOE or online at joebornstein.com.
Maine is a one-of-a-kind beautiful state, and there's no better way to see it than from the air. Fletcher Mountain Aviation offers an aerial experience like no other, featuring seaplane flights where you will see the best views in Maine from the air and land on Maine's most beautiful lakes. An experience you will never forget, with views from the northern Maine woods, Moosehead Lake, and Katahdin regions. Come fly and see our beautiful state from the sky with Fletcher Mountain Aviation. Visit our website here or scan the QR code to book your flight today.
The Piscataquis Valley Fair, an old-time country fair, August 24th through the 27th in Dover-Foxcroft. This reminder brought to you by Hardwood Products, makers of quality disposable woodenware since 1919. Johnson Foundations, full concrete foundations, floors, pool areas, slabs, specialty walkways and walls, and Cat Tracks in LaGrange, your dealer for Hewitt Docks and Grasshopper lawnmowers.
Hoffer's Place provides quality treatment with compassion and convenience. We offer a broad array of products geared to address illnesses and injuries. We stock a great selection of pipes, t-shirts, herbs, incense, CBD, and more. Visit us just 1.5 miles off Route 7, past Spring Street Greenhouse in Dexter.
Tonight, the final day to surrender in Georgia. What happens next in this historic case? Plus, it's hurricane season. We're tracking Franklin's path. More Americans turn to the most watched program on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Welcome back. A German woman named Dominika Fricks has become the world's first recipient of a 3D printed bionic arm. The 25-year-old, who was born without a lower left arm, says previous prosthetics were heavy and very limited in functionality. But according to the bionic limbs producer, Open Bionics, her new arm will use myoelectric sensors that detect underlying muscular contractions from specific muscle groups in the arm. These are then amplified and converted to intuitive and proportional bionic hand movements. With the new lightweight technology, Dominica can almost immediately carry out intricate movements like screwing a lid on a bottle. According to Open Bionics, this is the third 3D printed medical device to be covered by statutory health insurance funds, meaning she was able to secure the funds for her bionic arm under Germany's national state insurance. Very cool. Well, this week, American Airlines First Officer James Dannon went above and beyond, returning a precious item that 9-year-old Valentina Dominguez accidentally left behind on a plane in Tokyo. Her American Girl doll, Beatrice. Dominguez's parents posted about the missing best friend online. A friend told a friend who then told Dannon, who reached out to Turkish Airlines Airport, lost and found. He flew around the world twice, picking up Beatrice and bringing her home. When asked about why he did it, the pilot says it's plain and simple. He just likes helping people. Great story there. A Glenburn church offered a little pick-me-up for local kids just in time for back-to-school season. A team of hairstylists gathered at the Glenburn Evangelical Church on Friday afternoon to offer free haircuts for local children. Cuts for Christ is a group that serves those who cannot afford haircuts or grooming services. Today, a team of their professional hairstylists donated their services to help these kids look and feel their very best.
It's just a way for us to bless them and to help our community.
In addition to the new hairdos, kids and families received hygiene products and were able to enjoy nail painting and coloring activities. Team members from Cuts for Christ say they hope to see the event continue on for years to come. And finally tonight, the skies will be full of beautiful hot air balloons in northern Maine this weekend. Take a look at some of these pictures sent in by Allie and Troy Bailey. Breathtaking views with some very cool balloons. These pictures were taken yesterday at the Crown of Maine Balloon Fest Craft and Vendor Fair. It's a 3-day event that's running through Saturday, put on at the Northern Maine Fairgrounds in Presque Isle. It's an annual event that is put on always before the weekend before Labor Day, rather. So just a great chance to get out, enjoy some amazingly scenic views. Each one of those pictures looks like a perfect background right there. All right, well, that's going to do it for us. For everyone here at ABC 7, have a great rest of your evening. We'll see you right back here after the Patriots preseason game tonight.